Well, Leaf 2-0 so far, Solid with a chance to come back into this one, and if Leaf can get this third round, then it would be absolutely fantastic for them here. As now kickoff comes through, Seeks and Sky challenge, and it will be GMS to try and follow it through over towards the Solid side of things off the backboard, as they will try and set up Seeks with a disruption. And so far, an explosive start to this matchup will work towards the favour of Leaf, as Sky and GMS set one up off the backboard. Krazak isn't there to try and follow through, and now Data and Seeks will follow it up towards the centre of the area. Sky gets it out the way, back over towards Solid's side. Doomsy is going to take control. GMS going to step one up, and Sky with a debt isn't able to follow the ball through though. And so far it will remain even within the first 30 seconds of the matchup here. Krazak onto Doomsy will take control, and we'll send it over towards the centre now.
And bumping the players, setting up for a good passing situation. It's a back pass over to Sky. This one's going to build up here. GMS is waiting at the top of the box. Krazak's in the line just in case, but GMS is on target. But it's going to be Seeks forcing this one back away. Krazak now in the corner, going to keep the pressure of building. He's forcing the defender out now. It's a good chance here for Doomsy to play the follow-up, and now they've got a chance here with both of them already caught up now. It's now into a 2v1 situation in the orange zone. GMS left out here until the rotate comes through. This is the build-up and the pressure that Team Solid's known for here. 1 minute into the match, they're already ready to start getting this one going. Seeks to the top, Data for the stop, and GMS will make this play. Good, concise movement, but just not enough from him so far.
3:45 on the clock here, and once again we're seeing this deadlock situation of a 0-0 score, and well, it could come down just as close as we saw it in the last one. GMS off the backboard. Sky's going to try to set up, but Data is there to get it out of the way. Krazak will follow it through, and it will go straight into the net with no defensive from the Solid side. The overcommitment works out to the favour of Leaf, and it will be the first on the board for them with Krazak. A very nice shot here.
Seeks late to the play on this one. Krazak sees the opening and pops it right to the 90. You get an on-target play like that. Very straight, very straightforward. There was no real mix-arounds on this one, but unfortunately the defense just unable to read into the play. Krazak's already off the kickoff, playing one off the backboard. That was a dangerous clear from Seeks. Data's going to collect that one and push it away. Now they're going to move into an offensive position of their own.
Yeah, 1 point on the board for Leaf. A great start. Great contention from both teams in this case, and GMS will try set it up. Sky's going to go for the aerial shot off the backboard. Krazak's going to come in as well, but three-man commit from Solid will get it straight out of the way, over towards the centre line, and back into Leaf's side until GMS disrupts that in its own right. Doomsy's going to get a debt onto Krazak, and Solid need to work quickly to try and take advantage of that, and they will try and get it back over towards Leaf's side of the pitch. Krazak and Doomsy chiming onto one another in towards the corner. Doomsy's going to try set it up, and he actually will put it in the back of the net this time. So Solid will even things up at 1-1 here with 2 minutes and 48 on the clock.
You see Krazak lose control of the play. Sky is forced back into a defensive position. GMS is nowhere to get into that angle. And really it just comes down to, can he block off Doomsy? Doomsy sees one, and that's a tight angle to be able to play through, so a great shot on goal. Get your protractor out for that kind of play. 1-1, and it's already a good opportunity for Team Solid to come back into this. We saw an early start here from Leaf eSports, and now they're finally able to turn the tides and put one in to tie it.
And GMS Lone Ranger up towards Solid's side of the pitch. Will challenge onto Doomsy. Krazak's going to come in and try to set up in his own right. Data's actually going to get a very nice angle to get the ball back out of contention over towards Leaf's side of the pitch. Krazak will disrupt its path, and Seeks and Data can't do a whole lot, but Doomsy's going to go for a shot. It's off the post this time, but Data's going to come back in and try and hit it in the goal. It will be GMS that gets it out the way and just about keeps it together. So a 1-1 scoreline, and the draw is still real here. 2 minutes on the clock as Krazak's going to set up one. Data will try and take control. It's not going to happen as Doomsy will also try the same thing off the backboard, but it's too far over for the right to Sky to make a shot. 2 minutes to go here, still 1-1.
Data off the backboard. This one sets him up into a dangerous position. They can't give up plays. Oh, Krazak almost for the second touch. Won't get it. And Seeks is set up here now for a 1v1 against GMS. Krazak's back into play now. They do a great job clearing these and then backing them back over the line. They don't give up much time in terms of their own zone space. And they're doing a great job right now keeping Team Solid just out of position on this one.
1 minute 30 still to go here. It might go to overtime, but Krazak set up pretty nicely. Data gets it out the way, and Seeks will follow it through back over to Leaf's side. And it's a good pass in between those two players. Might set up a very nice shot here. Data's going to get it off the backboard, but there's a very nice defensive from Sky, and Seeks can't do anything with his angle, as it will be a very nice shot that comes out from the Solid side. But Doomsy comes around and puts it in the back with a very nice shot there. Absolutely beautifully. We'll put 2-1 in favor of Solid this time.
Pinch between Sky and Data sets up Doomsy and Seeks at the top of the box. They have multiple angles. The defenders can't read into who's going to be making the touch on that one, and Doomsy takes full advantage. A great shot sets him up 2-1. The first lead we've seen here from Team Solid this match, and it's looking real good now for them to be able to turn this one back around. Is Leaf Esports going to be able to adjust to the play? Right now, it seems like the pace is building in favor of Team Solid this match, and already a nice play here into the box. Kazak's going to take that one away. Kazak plays this one back through. But Seeks can keep the pressure building here in the orange zone.
All Solid now on to take this matchup here. 50 seconds on the clock. They're in the lead, and they look to try and extend it with a third point here. Seeks with a shot, and he will put it in the back right there. 3-1. Solid now 2-point lead over Leaf Esports. It looks like they might take match number 3 right here.
Seeks comes in out of the back 9 and forces the defense up off the line. I think Krazak was once again waiting for the ball to drop to him so he could play a short clear over to his team for a pass. Didn't think that the aerial play was going to come in that quickly, or if he was possibly just going to play it off the backboard and out to the top of the box. But it was a tough position to be put in, and it was a great opportunity for Seeks to execute.
Here comes a defensive from Seeks, gets it out the way, trying to get set up by Krazak, but it's not going to happen today. 30 seconds on the clock, and Leaf need to score 2 to keep in contention for number 3 here. Data's going to try for 1. Seeks can't get the shot as Sky and GMS start to get it over towards Solid's side of the pitch here. And now Krazak in contention with all 3 players. Doomsy's going to dribble it around. GMS disrupts it. Sky comes back around over towards the right-hand side. 10 seconds on the clock. Leaf need to act quickly. Otherwise, it's going to be game number 3 going towards Team Solid. Krazak with a very nice shot. It goes off the backboard. GMS can't find it, and Sky can't find it either. It's too close, but it's all too far gone as Leaf Esports throw away the best chance they have. And Solid will have match number 3 at 2-1 here, despite what the last goal says.
Almost getting another one just at the buzzer here. Team Solid does a great job coming back into this series this game. They were able to adjust to all the play we saw in Game 1 and Game 2 from Leaf, and they shut down Krazak. And I think that was a big opportunity for them to really turn this one back around, also giving Doomsy a lot of free reign there on offense and setting him up for a couple different plays really was where they started to shine. You saw a lot of good communication coming across. The passing play was consistent. They had a great job in terms of managing how they were going to keep the pressure building. And then if they only really had one player going back on the rotations on defense instead of playing where we saw in Game 1 and Game 2, it was a little bit more conservative defensive play. They were taking a lot more back because they were concerned about Leafs, first their initial lead there in Game 1, and then Game 2 was just such a close match. It was really hard to tell how you were to handle that, and they didn't want to go into the all-in situations. This game, they turned it around. They played a lot more aggressive. They kept 2-man up, and it worked a lot better for them. So Team Solid did a great job turning around on Leaf. Now it's the question is, what is Leaf going to have to do to adjust into Game 4? They had a lot of good plays here in Game 1 and Game 2 where they were able to play with an all-in offensive, really, and they kept pressure at the 50, and now they're going to have to adjust that play style.